if you want to ask me, I can charge you like I'm a lawyer. But if you do have questions, don't hesitate to ask. I will do my best to satisfy your curiosity. Anyway, let's get back to here. So yeah, you got that. And then you got exclusive prices, which are ridiculously low. These should be $1,000 a piece, but this site's just starting out. Now, looking at these prices here on the left for the non-exclusive, I want to give you a quick tip. So if you watch this video, you should probably share it with anyone you know that's an artist. Because right here, you can take 50% off of your license. Come down here. This applies to your MP3s. You take 50% off. So if you get 10 beats for $14.99, you take 50% off of that. You do the math. But anyway, that's pretty much it as far as beats. You know, you got instructions right here. You have this video, for crying out loud. Don't forget to tweet me. Like me on Facebook if you could. I know it's a click, so I don't want to push anybody too far. These photographs, you can check out some of the stuff I use. I use Reason. I use Pro Tools. A lot of times for mastering, I'm using Nuendo or T-Rax. But I love this plugin here. It's amazing. Slate Digital. Click this link. It's going to bring you right to their website, and you can check them out and their products. So the other thing I want to talk to you about, this site I'll be building this site more every week as much as I can with my schedule. You can advertise your videos here. Pretty soon you're going to have a spot where you can advertise mixtapes. Email me. Questions, you got questions, you got to email me. You're not going to get answers. If you don't ask, you won't know. Join my mailing list. I would really love that. Here's a bunch of my partners, affiliates, people I promote or work with right here. This little section here. This is not advertisement. These are people I care about, and I want to show them love. You could be one of those people someday. How quick depends on you. Song mixing. You want to check that out. If you need a song mixed, whether it's a mixtape or an album, once again, I'm that guy. I've been doing this over 20 years now, and I've taken it really seriously the last 5 years, especially the last year and a half. I'm working on my craft, taking a lot of courses. Mixing. Just read everything right here. Mixtape songs, it's a stereo beat. It's a one-track beat, and you got all your vocals. You send me that one song, you're going to pay me $40 up front, and I'm going to mix that song. And if you hire me, you're hiring me because you've already heard my quality, or you're confident that I can get the job done for you. 10 songs, it's going to be $300. There's times where, you hit me up, you tell me what your budget is, I can probably work with you. Can't guarantee anything. I've had guys hit me up, can you do my 10 songs for like $150? And I'm like, no. I hope that day never comes. But I can work with people. If you don't have 10 songs, you got 9, you got 8, you got 12. We can work something out. But the best thing you want to do is like, listen, I know your price, but this is what I'm hoping to spend. Is there any way you can make it happen? And, if it's the first time I've worked with you, I might do it. But if you don't ask, then you're not, you stand no chance of getting a deal. So at least ask. Full songs where it's tracked out, all your instruments are tracked out. You got 15 drum tracks, 10 drum tracks, 5 drum tracks. I don't do it by the track, so don't ask. If it's not a stereo beat, it's a full song. I'm mixing all your instruments and all your vocal tracks. One song, $175. It's a flat fee. Once again, you believe I can mix your song, you pay me $175 up front. I mix your song. If you're not happy with it, then we take it from there. 8 out of 10 times, maybe 9 out of 10 times, depending. You're going to be happy. Because my name's attached to your product, and believe me, I care about my name. 5 songs, $750. I'm not really too. The thing is, you need to think about if you've never sent your music out to get mixed, like you need to really think about, you need to know what software you recorded in. Did you record it yourself? Did you have an engineer do it? Was it in Pro Tools, Nuendo, Logic? I got a bunch of videos down here showing you how to track your stuff out depending on what software you're using. So whether it's Fruity Loops, Ableton Live, Logic, Nuendo, or if you recorded in Pro Tools and you want to track it out. I highly recommend you just send me your Pro Tools session. Don't get me wrong, I much prefer you send me the Pro Tools session and the tracked out version as long as you track it out properly. Because if you send me a song, whether it's a mixtape style mixing project or full song style mixing project, if you somehow manage to send me the files and they're not in sync, I'm not fixing it, because that's not what I'm getting paid to do. That's arrangement, that's tracking, that's your responsibility. I do get stuff like that a lot where I get it and the verse is like, it's not even where it belongs, and I'm like, yeah, can't do it. So basically the way this works is you contact me for mixing, and if you haven't already read all this, I'm gonna suggest that you read it. But you're gonna send me your stuff, I'm gonna review it and then tell you if me mixing it is in your best interest or also my best interest, because I don't want to waste my time telling you, oh yeah, I can make that sound great, and then knowing full well that it's probably not going to happen. I don't want your money to give you something that's less than what you deserve for your money. And once again, my name's attached to it. I need it to be the best that I can make it be. And I'm going to know within, probably even before, if you send me a Pro Tools session, before I press play, I'm probably going to have a good indication of whether or not I can do it, because I'm going to look at the waveforms and say, wow, somebody's sending me a mess, and I can't, I mix songs. If they're tracked properly, at good quality, there's a good chance that I can mix them very well in addition to that. So, but if they're, you got stuff all chopped up and there's distortion and there's volume spikes and pops everywhere, there's a good chance I'm just going to turn it down and move on to my next email. So, there's a lot to take into consideration when you want to send your work, your art out to get polished by professionals. So, think about stuff, ask questions, go and look at other engineers and see what they're charging, see what their expectations are, see if I'm being realistic. If you want to hear the stuff I've mixed, you've got a button right here to download MP3 versions of mixing examples of songs that I've mixed. That's pretty much it. You go over to my artist producer page. There's a bunch of contests in here. Here's a big one right now. It's not my contest. I get a lot of emails about that, a lot of tweets about that. It's this dude's contest, Gia's $3,000 best YouTube video contest. It ends at the end of this month, which is January 2013. You go to their website and you read the instructions. You don't email me the you don't email me for the, you click the link. I'm assuming you're probably over the age of 5. You can probably click on these links and read them yourselves. Yeah, check it out. You can get their free beats or you can buy a beat. It depends. You just read up on it. Read up on all this stuff. You don't buy stuff without checking it out. You don't eat food without looking at it first. It's your career or it's your hobby, whichever the case may be. But definitely read up on stuff. Here's a big thing right here. If you're an engineer, you're a beat maker, you're an artist, and you're recording your own music. If you're recording your own music and you don't have the money to spend, and you already invested in having your own studio, you should take some lessons from this guy right here. Grammy winning engineer, producer, platinum nominated ridiculous amounts of times, been in the game going on 30 years, Ken Lewis. I've taken a lot of his courses. I've been doing this over 20 years, but I even took his courses just to see. The way he teaches things is phenomenal. You have to check this out. I highly recommend going to audioschoolonline.com, and I don't care if you've been doing this for 40 years. Check out what he has to say. He's got some free lessons on there, and then a ton of paid lessons that are very specific in the mixing process, and he's got some stuff that has to do with production, and his site's growing as well. But yeah, check him out. Check all these out. I'm going to be adding more stuff on here, recommended books, so on and so forth. And hopefully I can help a lot of people progress in their career. But I think that's about it. I need some beer, and I can't believe we got through this video. But once again, I thank from my heart and soul all of you for stopping by and checking this out. And hopefully I have something that you may need one day, or someone you know. But thank you very much, and you guys take care of yourselves, and hopefully I'll have some videos up soon.
Welcome to www.myflashstore.net.